Now, when we talk about the Venom movie, the first thing I think of is this should be a comedy film, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
Like, are they just saying whatever just to get people to go
I
and
think they're
watch
just
it?
saying whatever to make every headline possible to make you remember that this movie's still happening, honestly. Like,
I honestly think Pascal's had a stroke. There's no other reason for this.
She still seems to think that Zombieland is like the most popular comedy film in the world or something, because the way she talks about it, it's like, I don't think Zombieland's held up the way that people think it has.
Oh, it has. Zombieland.
It's good, but
Yeah,
it's...
I still think it's a hilarious movie. I didn't see it that long ago, but it's been a while.
I watched the comic books, but
I mean, look how badly, though, the pilot for the Amazon series did, and that was written by the writers of Zombieland.
Yeah, but they messed up at their time, so it's like it probably shouldn't have been a TV show in the first place.
I don't know, the pilot was okay. It was
Well,
just
to be
badly
fair, Zombieland is like one of those lightning in the bottle type movies that.
yeah.
my
Yeah,
big issue
so-
with this is like,
I don't see how they.
well,
could
here's
do
the
it.
thing. Even if this is like, let's say it's quote unquote comedy in a way that an MCU movie is perceived as a comedy, I guess, to some people, the moment you toss someone whose suit is running red and he's a maniacal murderer who's fighting this other crazy looking beast that also kills people, where's the comedy coming in? Like, it,
I mean, there are some dark humor comedy.
Dark, yeah,
I
mean,
that's exactly
the-
what I was thinking.
but-
Yeah.
The only
But-
way I can see this working is if Carnage is played by Robert Englund and he just does it as Freddy Krueger and he's just like
that'd be cool.
cracking wise and shit and calling like Venom a bitch.
That, see,
that's
that would be
kind
kind
of
of cool.
Venom.
That's
That's kind of Carnage anyway.
Yeah.
that's something I want now. Robert Englund, yeah,
Freddy Krueger as Carnage would be pretty awesome.
yeah, but I doubt we'll get it now.
But like, when you hear Venom, do you think of comedy? That's the question.
I mean,
No,
Not
no.
really.
Well, kind for me anyway. It's what was it, the Spider-Man game from was it Neversoft,
yeah.
where he had Venom say Spider-Wuss all the time.
well, for me, when I hear
Jesus.
Venom, I think Spider-Man. So the fact they're not going to have him, they've already fucked that up.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
it's-
Yeah, I think Spider-Man
But-
animated series just
But
because it
they're
was
in the
my
same
first.
reality though.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, but he's here, but he's not here. He's here, but he's not here.
Yeah.
Like, she just turned into Trevor from Iron Man.
Just remember the MCU is canon to this film, but this film isn't canon to the MCU.
Oh,
It's not the
How
same, but it's
needlessly
the same.
confusing.
I just and okay. Can anybody vouch for Tom Hardy as a comedic actor? Can he do comedy?
I don't
Yes.
remember seeing him in the comedy stuff.
He-
Or-
We'll know if he can do comedy soon enough because he's signed on to a Josh Trank movie, so that's bound to be hilarious.
Let me check. I'm curious.
Josh Trank announced it on Twitter.
I don't know if it was intentionally finding a legend, but I laughed at him.
I laughed at him, so he must have been.
Like, the way he says cunt was hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah, he says cunt
Um,
brilliantly.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't see like anything that seems like
He's
comedy.
funny in real life. Like, remember that story where he chased down that guy who stole
Yes.
a moped?
Yeah.
First words on the scene the witness said was, "I got the cunt."
Good old Tom Hardy. I don't know. I have a hard time believing we're gonna get a comedy Venom film. I mean, if you want a comedy Venom film, just replay Spider-Man 3. Like, what the fuck more do you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, they even got the guy from that 70s
Yeah,
show.
that was a terrible movie, and there's your comedy. Like, you don't need anything else. Like, sure as fuck shouldn't fuck up Tom Hardy. I don't. There's Sony is just literally confusing the living hell out of me. I don't understand what they're talking about, and I don't understand any of the messaging. I struggle to understand any single thing they're saying in regards to this stupid movie.
Yeah. Like, the
It's
thing is,
like
that
the-
at this point, it could be the best movie they've ever made. No one's going to give a shit.
No.
Yeah. But it does seem like it's the same thing that's going on over at Fox, where they are literally just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks, and they're not going to wait and see
Yeah, but
what's
at
popular
least
and
Fox
what's
is kind
not.
of
They're just
like-
going ahead.
Like, Fox is still kind of right.
Fox at least
Deadpool
had some good
works,
ideas, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
let New Mutants just make it a horror movie. Fine, like, that's cool. It fits to the Demon Bear stuff. Like, Cable, that works. Like, they have some inkling of what to do.
See, that's what's missing with Sony is they just don't have an idea. They're just sort of we own these characters. Announce the movie and hire some screenwriters and see what they come up with.
From what we know is apparently they've set a date and everything, but they don't even really have the entire film figured out. So
it's not gonna happen. None of these movies. I'm sticking by that.
You're sticking by they pull them out last moment. Like that you're sticking by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wait for the directors to drop out.
I don't know. It's just it makes me confused. It makes me concerned because being realistic and looking at it realistically, if Venom fails as a solo film, there is no way Marvel can even come to their rescue and salvage them in the MCU because it's like, nah, dude, it's been damaged too many times. We can't do that again. Which is exactly why Marvel is giving us all these new characters in the MCU because they know they can't be like, we're going to do, like Green Goblin again. It's like, no, there's some bad blood with that shit. Yeah. No, like, you can't touch that.
See, you're right. All it's doing is preventing Marvel from doing it properly.
They did say recently that they are open to actually using like characters that have been in previous
that's
movies.
True.
So Oscorp will probably be.
You'd have to assume that. Like Oscorp can't go not appearing in something Spider-Man. It's Sony just weirds me the hell out. I don't think they know what they're doing. Positive they don't know what they're doing. Actually, I don't even need to no one needs to. Like
It seems like Amy Pascal has greenlit a load of stuff and then just done a runner.
Yeah.
It's probably Tom Rothman, to be honest.
Maybe.
He's busy painting the walls.
Pascal seems to be the one talking about it.
He's painting walls, eating paint chips, just coming up with fucking ideas. That sounds just.
Unless they're being really fucking clever, and he's like, right, I'm going to tell you what I think we should do. Let's get what people think about it, and then we do the opposite.
He's not that smart.
But I doubt that's the case.
Oh, I don't. This whole Venom scenario, just every time they speak about it, and anytime anybody mentions it, it has a different tone. It's such a different, like. I don't even know how to talk about it. It feels like nobody knows what's happening with it, and I think that's because nobody actually does know what's happening with it. I think they maybe have an idea for a script, but it's like 12% of an idea, right? Like they don't have a fucking entire thing.
Well, I think that they should have a script because it's been like 15 years since they've said it back to me. Have something.
Oh.
See, I wonder if they'll cast Woody Harrelson as Eddie Brock.
Be fine with that.
Just like cast everyone from Zombieland. Bill Murray is J. Jonah Jameson.
What's his name?
That would probably be perfect.
I can see that, to be honest.
What's that annoying parrot's name from the fucking Rio movies? And he's in the stupid Lex Luthor. He should be Cletus Cassidy.
Yes,
yeah, they should cast him as Cletus Cassidy just to fuck everything up even more.
You can ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, you know what? I'll actually pay to see that shit. I will legit pay to see that right now.
His performance, like at the end, would certainly make sense for Cletus Cassidy since he's insane.
This actually sounds pretty good.
The dinging would just a scene in a warehouse, and he's just like you can hear Carnage coming because he just keeps saying "ding, ding, ding," and it's echoing around the room and surround sound theater. Like that would be terrifying.
This sounds pretty damn good. Can we actually have this instead? I would actually pay to see this. Oh, fucking Sony and shit, and their stupid ass movies. I don't know.
If you can hear the dinging, he's watching you. If you can't hear the dinging, you're already
Here's
dead.
the thing. If by, like, San Diego Comic-Con, we don't have a clear picture of what these movies are, I'm pretty sure they're not going to happen. Like, there's no fucking way this shit happens.
At this point, there's probably some really cool concept art being drawn, and that's about it.
Probably not with Sony.
I mean, even Amazing Spider-Man 2, the concept art was pretty awesome.
Yeah, but look at the Rhino we got. Someone thought of that. Someone thought that was a good idea.
Well, there were other designs for Rhino, though. That's just the one that was sort of signed off on. Like,
yeah, but still,
whether it was the studio or Mark Webb.
Yeah.
Like, not only did someone have to draw that, someone had to sign up.
Yeah, someone fucked up on that major. Like, bad.